shit, we just had a blackout. Oh crap. Yeah, everything's black. Thursday, September 5th. Hey, 2 months to go. It's like 90 degrees. It feels a lot hotter. It is really, really hot. It is like almost 11, I think. Holy moly. Whew. It's really, really hot. And bright. It is pretty busy. They're lining up for first showing of Hamilton. Well, there's where all the shenanigans were going on last night. Hi, welcome to Las Vegas. It is 106 degrees today here. And it's 10 to 2 in the afternoon. Ooh, Small Business Expo. Very cool. Oh, and something happened over there. Probably heat related. Es un poco de caliente hoy. Holy crap. I left Hollywood, it was like 98 degrees. And it's 106 degrees over here. This is what I mean. I've spoken about many times. The temperature can be so much more intense and so much more colder out here in Pasadena, up here. And then just driving, well, temperature really goes up when I would walk up there to Orange Grove. And if you drive up to Altadena, it's much colder and much hotter. Find a table. It's like 2:38 and it's 107 degrees. It's too hot. I keep my water bottle in the backpack and it stays cool. It stays cool. But within not even a minute, I put it out here and then I go back and touch it and it's extremely hot. The battery's hot. Oh my god, the battery's hot. The screen when I'm trying to touch and play a game is very, very hot to the touch. So I'm gonna go home. It's just, thank goodness for the shade. It's hot. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I just remembered. So this olive, beige, I don't know, yellow color scheme. They've already begun. I had mentioned they also were starting to remodel or work on something. But they're starting to build over there in between the new building and the Paseo. It's kind of a darker, more very, I would say like lava rock. Kind of a black, darker brown on these kind of pillars first. It's kind of cool. You know what I mean? That anybody got lava rock for decoration, landscaping? It's kind of like that color, but not sparkly. Okay, well, we haven't outdone ourselves. 109.
Of the year here. Good morning to you, Chris and Megan as well. We're here at Warner Center Park, and typically there's a lot of people out and about.
Warner Center, that's over by the
Take a look at the sidewalk behind me. It speaks for itself. No
the
one
Grove
is out here this morning.
Farmers
Everyone
Market,
is
Fairfax.
somewhere inside, probably with air conditioning. Trying to stay cool. Right now we're looking at about 80 degrees out here.
Yeah, it's 80.
But that will rise more than 30 degrees, as you mentioned, to around that 118,
Damn.
120 degree mark. The national weather
Except for
84.
wow.
Burbank, 74. John Wayne, upper level expected to get.
Woohoo.
Expected to see some monsoonal moisture, but it doesn't look like until early next week we'll see an area of low pressure
Wow.
to things off. 90.
113 in Blythe.
92 in San Diego, but back in Orange County, look for high today of 103.
Look at the
Temperatures
OC.
still in the upper 90s. Heat warnings in effect for the bulk of Southern
Woo,
California.
Lord.
Look for
It'll be a hot weekend.
San Fernando Valley expected on Monday.
For us?
San Gabriel Valley, 108 today. Look, we don't reach anything closer to normal until Thursday.
109 yesterday.
So that is looking.
It is Friday morning, August 6th, 2024. It's 87 degrees already. Whew. We don't go into work until later, like at 2 o'clock. But we're here because I'm going to drop off my stuff and my lunch. And I have a doctor's appointment. Well, I have an appointment for lab work before the doctor's appointment. So terribly hot when you're able to pretty much come and go at your own job. Very nice convenience. Ooh, that means I'm privileged. It's not so bad as long as you stay in the shade. Actually, over on this side, it's kind of humid, kind of tropical. It's not so bad. Ooh, we got nice and dark up here. They must be filming because there's a lot of people that are getting shots taken of them. Camera crews doing intros, doing thanks on video, and some that are doing their own little vloggies. I just hope we're busy this weekend, although tomorrow's the last day and I think we're off for like 4 days. Sadly.
This is our son, Calvin. We call him Cal.
Holy cow, it's 111. And I'm not even sure. Possibly can get hotter tomorrow. Yeah. Shit, we just had a blackout. Oh crap. Yeah, everything's black. Fuck. And we were just trying to call the elevator to take out the trash. We would have been stuck in the elevator. Yeah, now we got, wow. It's the whole block. 13 theaters. Powerless. These are just the backup for the emergency lighting that all buildings are supposed to have. But fuck, this sucks. I guess it's the entire block and then some a little. So Find out on the news. 111 degrees. It could get hotter. Ooh, it gets hot quick in here. Oh man. It's quite widespread here. But I know this entire block is, yeah. Back on, but now we got 14 theaters that are empty, so
I'd be
little by little we'll be getting busy again, hopefully, and hopefully it won't happen again. Reagan. Oh, the power's back on. Oof. I'll try this again. A lot of blink twice. Unfortunately, projectors are having to get reset, so they're off track. There's no image, but there's sound. There's sound, or there's image and no sound. Anything that could go wrong. It happened today. And I guess we're back to normal. Unfortunately, movies like this, now people stay to see if there's post credits. And that is it. And our elevator's still broken. Ready for another hot one tomorrow. Saturday morning, September 7th, 2024. It's like 8:15, 8:20 in the morning. It's already like 81 degrees. Man. So yesterday my friend and I were getting ready to throw the trash because there was a lot. And being that it was Beetlejuice, we weren't going to probably have any time. So I was going downstairs to call the elevator up. It's kind of a procedure we have to do, have the doors locked. And so when I went out downstairs, came back up, opened the doors, and my buddy went through with the first boat. The boats are these huge rolling dumpsters that we use to take down to the main dumpster. And so I came up, opened the doors, and he went through and started to call the elevator. And I went back and got in the second boat. And when I was coming back to the elevator, he's like, the elevator's not working. I go, what? I just came up. He's like, yeah, I know. So I went back down to try to ride it back up. Maybe it was on this side of the second floor that it wasn't working. And it's not working. And then I kind of noticed that there's people standing around. I'm like, what the hell? So I walked back up and I could hear the guy from the restaurant saying, oh yeah, we just lost power. He's like taking the boat back into our paddock. And he's like, yeah, the electricity's out. So we went back in and I'm turning around, going back into the paddock. And as I walked in, the whole theater complex was empty. So in between the time that I came upstairs, opened the doors, and he proceeded to go call the elevator back up, because I think by default it just stays on the first floor. The power went out. So any more few seconds earlier, I could have been stuck, or my buddy and I could have been both stuck in the elevator for a little over an hour. And that elevator, since it's outside, it gets really hot. And definitely too short to climb up to the axis. But it's going to be like 102, I think, today. We'll see if it gets any hotter. No more blackouts. So I suppose, I mean, just my assumption, since this is kind of like a slate black, that possibly that's what they're trying to do, is match the color scheme with the adjoining property. So then, best assumption also is that they'll have a different color. This may be maybe a darker, and then the next buildings will be lighter. I don't know. It just seems to be a trend that they kind of do that. Say, oh no, it's the green building over there on the property, or just like the gray one. Kind of a practice that they used to use in housing projects. You live in the green building, the blue building, the pink building, the purple building. Anyway, in closing, that's it. It's hot now. Just no blackouts. I did it this morning. Our Beetlejuice centerpiece.